We say good evening from Ozark Christian College in Joplin, Missouri. It's the 2014 ACCA Men's Basketball Championship game. This championship game features the 3-seed Rhema Eagles and the 1-seed Arlington Baptist Patriots. Hi, everybody. Chris Sheeman, happy to be with you. Let's get to the starting lineups. We'll start with the 3-seed Rhema Eagles. The head coach is Perry Shockley at one guard. It is number 21, Josh Reese, a junior, 6'2", from New York. At another guard, it's number 33, Casey Bird, sophomore, 6'2", from Fort Gibson, Oklahoma. Up front for the Eagles, number 15, Dallas Dooku, freshman, 6'3", from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Number 22, Mike Williams, freshman, 6'4", from Lancaster, California. And number 23, John Leonard, a sophomore, 6'7", from Tulsa, Oklahoma. And now the starters for Clifton McDaniel and the Arlington Baptist Patriots. They start this way at one guard. It's number 11, Simeon Brinkley, senior, 6'2", from Dallas, Texas. At another guard, it's number 12, Patrick Howard, 6'2", junior, from New Orleans, Louisiana. At the other guard, it's number 23, Josh Green, junior, 6 foot, from McKinney, Texas. Up front for the Patriots as they get pumped up, number 32, Jeremiah Ford, senior, 6'2", from Lancaster, Texas. And number 33, Rafael Garcia, a junior, 5'9", from Irving, Texas. Both Ford and Garcia averaging 15.4 per ball game. Just about set to get underway. Folks, we'd love to hear from you on Twitter throughout the evening. Feel free to use the hashtag ACCAHoops and be my color commentator. Send us your thoughts about today's game. So Rhema is on the court in the blue, Arlington in the white. As the two teams meet, Arlington defeating Baptist Bible in the first round and Multnomah by 9 in the semifinals. Rhema over Faith and then Ozark. Set to go as the tip is controlled by Rhema, moving from right to left on your screen. Dooku in the backcourt. Brings it up, tosses over to Casey Bird on the right side. It's deflected out of bounds off of Josh Green. Josh Green, the other player, averaging in double figures for Arlington at 13.9 per ball game. Reese gets the inbound to Dooku. Dooku dribbling between the circles with it. Swings it over to Reese. Now up top, Casey Bird. Bird into the lane. Jump stop, and the jumper is up and in. So Rhema takes the early 2-0 lead as we're underway in this national championship game. Chris Sheeman, happy to be with you wherever you're watching from. If you're in Texas or in Oklahoma, North Carolina, Montana, California, wherever so many of these players are from. As Jeremiah Ford lays it up and in to even it at 2 apiece. We appreciate it, and we're glad that you could be with us here tonight. Dooku across midcourt now, a minute into the ball game. He dribbles to the right side, guarded by Ford. Ford applying the pressure. Dumps it underneath Leonard, puts it off the glass and in. 4-2, Rhema with the lead. Arlington likes to get at it. They average almost 83 points per ball game. Pass tip taken away by Reese. Reese, reverse, puts it up and in. 6-2, Eagles. Here come the Patriots. Brinkley into the forecourt now. Howard between the circles, left side. It goes to Garcia. Up top to Green. Green around to the baseline, floats it up off the back of the rim. No, Reese with the rebound. Reese coming from behind. It's Ford who picks his pocket. Ford gets it back, swings it out to Green. Top of the key, Garcia steps inside. The defender shoots the jumper, no. And the ball goes out of bounds back to the Eagles. 18-11 left to go as we're just underway. The Eagles, a dominating victory over Ozark in the semifinals to get them into this championship game. Turnaround shot is up and in by Casey Bird from the left elbow. 8-2. Quick start for the Eagles. Eagles came into the tournament averaging 75 points per ball game. Howard strong to the bucket, dumps it over to Ford, right post. Out to Green from downtown. No, Green gets the offensive rebound in the corner, drives baseline, had it knocked away by Williams. So the Patriots will inbound. It'll be Simeon Brinkley, the senior, to inbound it. Brinkley, 5 assists per ball game for the Patriots. Bounce passes it to Garcia. Garcia stripped in the lane. It comes to Howard, who lays it up and in. 8-4, Eagles with the early 4-point advantage. And it looks like we're going to have the foul underneath as the Eagles get it in the front court. First foul of the game belongs to the Patriots. And it's on Josh Green. Quick sub for the Patriots. Coming on is Johnny Shrake. Sophomore, 6'1", checks in. Dooku gets the inbound. Swings it right wing to Casey Bird. Up top, Dooku. 3 with the hand in his face. Goes in and out. Reese flying for the rebound, but he's going to be called for over the back. That was Williams. My apologies. Our 20th and final game here at Ozark Christian. Garcia to the bucket, too strong, put back by Ford, no, but he's fouled and will go to the line. Two national champions have been crowned already. Hillsdale winning it for the ladies and Crossroads for the D2 men. First free throw up and in by Ford. I mentioned Ford, 15.4 points per ball game, shooting 60% from the field, averaging 7.4 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and around a steal and a half per ball game. He gets 2 of 2, and it's now 8-6. Hi to Rod, the Patriots gang are back. Rod, I hope you stuck around for the end of the ladies' game. They made a furious comeback, fell just short against Hillsdale. Did the Lady Patriots. Bounce pass goes out of bounds by Dooku, and Perry Shockley wants a timeout for the Eagles. 30-second timeout will step away. $16:52 left to play here in the first half, and an 8-6 advantage for the Eagles. It'll be Arlington basketball out of the timeout. Chris Sheeman, happy to be back with you. We said hello to Rod. Also want to say hi to Tim. He said he just waved at me. It means he's somewhere in the building. Tim, what I want you to do, if you're here, as soon as it gets nice and quiet like it is right now, is just jump up and down and shout like a lunatic from the stands. That way I'll know you're here. See, if you don't do that, I won't know you're here. Looks like the officials are cleaning up a little bit of a wet spot over near the Arlington bench. Arlington also going to the NCCAA region, or the national champion in Ohio, as they won the Southwest region. They went 8-0 in regional play. They've won 9 of 10, including the 2 victories in this tournament. So they're hot coming into play today. Brinkley over to Ford. Cross court. The ball goes to Shrake. Shrake gets it to the cutter. Garcia tees up the 3. Got it to go. Rafael Garcia, 42% behind the arc during the regular season, gives Arlington a 9-8 lead. Dooku into the forecourt. Toss left wing to Reese. Reese up top now to Leonard. Leonard thought about the 3. Instead, passed to Casey Bird on the right. Now Dooku. Dooku right block. Over to Reese, left wing. Reese Jumps up with the shot. No. Put back by Williams is up and in. Eagles 10, Patriots 9, just underway, 4 minutes into the ball game. Brinkley will walk it into the forecourt, the senior on this roster. Ford and Brinkley, I believe, are the two seniors. Brinkley throwing it underneath, the alley-oop deflected by Dooku, deflected back, Leonard comes up with the steal. Here comes Dooku into the forecourt. Dallas Dooku swings right wing, catch and shoot by Bird, can't get the three to bank in, rebound controlled by Brinkley. Brinkley drives into the lane, dumps it underneath, Ford counted and the foul. Jeremiah Ford will go to the line to try to complete the old school three-point play. $15-16 left to go. That is team foul number 3 on Rhema. Second free throw no good. Offensive rebound by Schrake, deflects it out to Howard. And now Brinkley up top to Howard. Patrick Howard swings it over to Garcia. Garcia drives to the baseline, back out to Howard. Howard drives into the lane. No, putback is good. Arlington 13 and Rhema 10. 5 minutes into the ball game. Dooku out near midcourt, throws to Williams. Over to Reese in the corner. Reese, Leonard, up top Dooku. Pass deflected, and Brinkley had it. Now he gets it on the second effort as it was deflected. Garcia in the front court. Toss over to Schrake. Johnny Schrake shooting 53% from the field on the season. Over to Brinkley, to the cutter. Howard lays it too strong off the glass. Put back by Ford, counted and the foul. It's a run for the Patriots now as Ford goes to the line again to try to complete an old school three-point play. So Ford at the line again. The senior from Lancaster can't get the three-point play. Rebound to Casey Bird. Bird was big from behind the arc against Ozark. Reese surveys the defense. Now he goes into the lane. Reese dumping it off, pass deflected by Howard and taken away by Garcia. Here's Howard into the forecourt. Toss to Brinkley, top of the key. Over to Schrake, corner three is short. Got the offensive rebound. Put back in the lane. Rims out and back in. Arlington leading it by 7, 17-10. Here's Leonard spinning in the lane. Got the bucket. So it was Leonard on the inside and Casey Bird on the outside against Ozark. Here's Howard going strong to the bucket. He lays it up and in. Back to 7-point ball game, 19-12. Dooku into the front court. Dallas Dooku, 8.1 points per ball game, 5.5 rebounds. This is the newly inserted Lex DeSer. DeSer from West Palm Beach gets it to Reese for three. No. Rebound to Howard. Hands it off into the front court. It's Brinkley to Howard up top. Swings it over to right side, Schrake. Ford falling away, has to save it out to Schrake. Swung over now to Brinkley, steps into a three around the rim. No, Dooku with the rebound. Dooku will bring it into the front court. 7.5 minutes into the contest. DeSer tees up the three. No off the back of the rim. Tip for the rebound. Leonard comes up with it in the lane. Leonard lays it up, and it's no good. Here come the Patriots. Ford into the lane. Ford gets the roll, counted in the foul. Jeremiah Ford, for the third straight time, will have a chance to go to the line and complete an old school three-point play. Timeout Rhema before he does that, though. 12:07 left to go. Arlington up by 9.
Can you feel the sun?
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Folks, you can send us your thoughts about today's game. Give a shout out to your favorite player on Twitter. Use the hashtag ACCAHoops. We will read select comments on the air. Rod says he's got Garcia making at least 5 threes tonight. So far, it's the inside game working for the Patriots, as Ford will go to the line out of the timeout to try to complete the three-point play. Chris Sheeman, happy to be back with you here in Joplin. Ford gets the bucket, and it's 22-12. 10-point advantage for the Patriots out of the timeout. Dooku into the forecourt. Swings it over to Reese on the right wing. Reese, top of the key to DeSur. DeSur over to Dooku. Now Reese, turnaround baseline jumper, nothing but net. 22-14. Brinkley pushes into the forecourt on the far side of your screen. Here's Ford up top. Howard over to Shrake. Boy, Casey Bird went for the fake, but Shrake not biting. Out to Brinkley for 3. Short off the rim. Rebound to Dooku. Dooku looking to push. 2-on-2. Dooku lays it up and in. Count it, and the foul. Howard tried to take the charge, but they called it a blocking foul. Now Dooku goes to the line. That's the second on Patrick Howard. Dooku, 67% free throw shooter on the season. Three-point play complete. It's a 5-point game, 22-17. 11:11 left to go here in the ball game, in the first half, excuse me. Brinkley into the forecourt. Brinkley dribbles to the left. Top of the key, Howard. Howard on the right. Goes cross court to Shrake. Shrake, jumper from 15, got it to go. 24-17 now. Dooku doubled up, able to swing it over to DeSur. DeSur, I don't know what that was, but it comes right back to Brinkley. I'm going to go with pass. Here is Brinkley into the forecourt. To Ford on the elbow. Out to Brinkley on the right wing. Top of the key, Shrake. Shrake drives right of the lane, buries the jumper from 14 feet. And the lead back to 9 for Arlington, now 26-17. Dooku into the forecourt. Now the Reese on the left. 10:05 left to play, just about halfway through the first half. Turnaround jumper no good by Bird. Put back by Dooku, no. Second effort, no. Tip goes out to Garcia for the Patriots. Here's Howard. Over to Garcia on the left wing. Bounce passes it to Shrake up top. Drives left of the lane, fires the jumper, and it's good from 14 again. 9:30 left to play, and it's an 11-point ball game, 28-17. Arlington Baptist with the lead. DeSur over to Reese in the corner. Reese back out to DeSur on the wing. He'll pull up from downtown and bury it. It's a two-pointer. They say his foot was on the line. 28-19. Brinkley over to Howard, now back to Brinkley on the left wing. Brinkley up top to Howard. Howard cut off on the baseline and he stepped out of bounds. Turnover will give the ball back to the Eagles. They trail 28-19. Hi to Brody, who's watching Rhema play. Former player for the Eagles, evidently. Thanks for dialing up the broadcast. Folks, you can send your thoughts to the players, to the teams, to me. Get your thoughts about the games. Just use the hashtag ACCA Hoops. Desir gets the bucket. 28-21. 8:15 left to go. Shrake into the forecourt. Drives right at a lane. Scoop shot, no. Tip for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Last touched by Arlington. Arlington and Rhema, they hooked up twice this year. It was a victory by Arlington, 100-69, January 24th in Arlington. Prior meeting, Rhema won by 1 in the final seconds, 59-58. That was December the 13th. DeSur, deep three by Bird. It's short. Tip for the rebound. Garcia comes up with it. Since that win over the Eagles, Arlington Baptist has gone 9-2. And I didn't write it down, but I don't think that counts the wins here in the tournaments over Bible Baptist and Multnomah. Garcia from way outside, no good. Rebound controlled by Dooku. Casey Bird over to Reese in the corner. Reese drives baseline. Pass deflected and taken away by Garcia. Good defense by Garcia. We talked about his offensive numbers at 15 per ball game. Shooting 42% from the field, 42% from behind the arc as well. But he's also a very good defender. Shrake, bounce pass, and hit hard on his way to the bucket is Ford. So Ford will go back to the line. First foul on DeSur. That is team foul number 6 on the Eagles with 6:44 to go. First free throw up and good for Arlington and Ford. Williams comes in. Casey Bird sits down. Here's Ford burying the jumper. 30-21, 9-point advantage for Arlington. 6:44 left to go. Here in the first half in Joplin. This wraps up the tournaments here tonight. This is the final game of 20 played here at OCC. Floater by DeSur, no good, and the rebound is deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles. We're going to get a timeout by the Eagles. We'll take it with them. 6:27 to go. We'll be back after this.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Folks, you can order a digital download of today's game for just $5 and keep the memories of this championship game with you forever. You saw my email on the screen. You can email me, and I'll get in touch with you as quick as I can. Brinkley bounce passes it to Ford on the elbow. Back over to Brinkley on the left wing. Up top to Shrake. Shrake dribbles right of the lane. Takes it to the baseline. Now Ford up top. Howard from downtown. Can't get it to rim in. Tip for the rebound. Ford wins it. So another possession for Arlington. Josh Green gets a screen. Drives to the bucket. Scoops it up and in. Arlington up by 11 now. 32-21. Dooku into the forecourt. Over to Reese on the left wing. Williams left of the lane into Leonard. Back out now. Dassur. Here's Dooku. Spins into the lane. Loses the handle on it, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover gives the ball back to Arlington Baptist. And it looks like we're going to get a sub come in for Rhema. It's Casey Bird checking in. Dassur will sit down. Hi to Samuel, who's watching, rooting on the Eagles. Into the lane. Now it's dished out. Here's a three by Shrake, no good. Rebound controlled by Leonard. Out to Reese. Reese looking to push it. Now pulls it back. Dooku up top. Reese on the left wing. Gets it up top. Open shot by Leonard, no good. Followed it and banks it off the glass. 32-23, 9-point advantage for Arlington. Howard over to Green on the left wing. Green back to Howard up top. Right wing Brinkley. Shrake in the corner. 17 to shoot for Arlington. Howard back over to Shrake. Howard and Shrake playing hot potato with it. Now they got to do something with 7 on the shot clock. It's a pull-up and a miss by Shrake. Reese now into the front court as the pro Rhema crowd makes some noise. Dooku between the circles with 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Reese on the right wing to Leonard. Leonard spins, goes glass, and scores. 7-point ball game, 32-25. Brinkley in the front court, tosses it over to Green on the right wing. Green to the bucket, he's fouled on the floor. The foul is called on Casey Bird, his second, team 7th. Josh Green goes to the line, shooting 74% on the season. Team's best free throw shooter. We don't have a whole bunch of stats on the Patriots. We know they're a good rebounding team, though, +5 in rebounding. And you've seen that a little bit here today as Josh Green gets the first free throw up and in. Patriots have won 9 of 10, including the 2 tournament victories coming into play tonight. 34-25 is the second one good for Green. They started the season 1-4. It was a tough schedule for Arlington Baptist, playing against a very good Oklahoma Wesleyan team, some other tough opponents in those first 5 games. Pass deflected. Good deflection by Ford. He gets it out to Green. pump fakes, no, but Ford is there to clean it up. 36-25. Here is Reese. Hands it off to Dooku. 3:04 left to go. Swung over to Reese. Corner three, no. Off the back of the rim. Rebound controlled by Howard. Howard looking to push. Howard into the lane. Howard puts it up, no. Rebound controlled by Dooku. Dooku got tied up, no call. And Reese gets it on the right wing. Out to Leonard, back to Reese. Deep three, no. Rebound controlled again by Shrake for Arlington. Into the forecourt for Arlington. It's Brinkley, 2:19 left to go here in the first half. Green on the left. Green guarded by Bird. Gets it to Ford. Ford spins into the lane, lays it off the glass. No, but tips his own miss, and the putback is good. So it's a 13-point game now. 38-25. Williams in the forecourt. Toss over to Bird. Rises for three. It's an air ball. And Bird is off here in the first half. Brinkley gets the rebound. Shrake on the left wing with it. Bounce passes it over to Ford. Ford, it's deflected, goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles. So we stay with Arlington with 16 on the shot clock. Inbound goes to Shrake. Bounce pass to Ford, kicks it out. Three up, no good by Howard, but the offensive rebound by Brinkley. Brinkley tosses it out to Green at midcourt. Minute 6 left to go here in the championship game. Green pull up in the lane, got it from 10. So Arlington with a very good first half as they lead it by 15, trying to close out the half strong. Dooku on the right wing, up top to Reese. Reese dumps it underneath Leonard with the put back, no, and the rebound controlled by Shrake. It comes to Brinkley. About a 3-second difference, 2 or 3 second difference between game and shot clock. So Green will run some of that clock down. And we're going to get a timeout. 30-second timeout. Well, Arlington sets up a play. We will go away. Folks, stick around after the game. We will talk with a player from the winning team. We will also have the trophy presentation, so don't go anywhere once the game goes final. We'll have a post-game interview and coverage of the trophy. Inadvertent buzzer went off. 7 is on the shot clock, and they're going to have to fix the clock. They gave a team technical to Arlington, and I'm not sure why. Oh, they had 6 players out on the court. You don't expect me to count to 6, do you? So the T will Send Desir to the line for 2 free throws. First one, no good. So a mistake by the Patriots there. And the second one does go in. So an extra point for the Eagles. And with 9.3 left on the game clock, it will be Patriots with the basketball. So 2-second difference between game and shot clock. The Patriots will have 7 seconds. So 7 seconds on the shot clock. 9.3 seconds left to go here in the half. Brinkley will inbound it over near us. Gets it to Green in the backcourt. Green with 5 to shoot. Green to the baseline with 2, with 1. 4 just beats it, but it's blocked. And the Eagles will get it. So 1.3 seconds will be on the game clock as the Eagles make it 2.3. Correction. So 2.3 to work with now for the Eagles. Williams, Leonard, turnaround jumper to beat the buzzer. It's short, and the first half comes to an end. Arlington leads it 40-26. After 20 minutes of play, folks, we will take a break of about 15 minutes and come back and bring you the second half after this. Welcome back, everybody. Just about set to start the second half. Arlington shoots 44% in the first half to 43% for Rhema. Plus 10 in rebounding is Arlington. That's double what they usually average on the season, which is pretty good in its own right at 5.4 per ball game. Leading scorer in the ball game for Arlington, Jeremiah Ford, 15 points, 5 of those coming from the free throw stripe. And the leading scorer for Rhema is Josh Leonard, who has 8 points on 4 of 8 shooting. So a 14-point advantage for Arlington Baptist. Johnny Shrake off the bench at 8 points, 6 points apiece for Howard and Green as well. 5 points for Desir for Rhema, 4 points for Reese. It'll be Patriots to start things off here in the second half as we are underway. The Patriots getting it into the forecourt, moving right to left here in the second half. It's Green on the left wing. Green left of the lane, tried to bank it in, no. Tip for the rebound, it deflects out to Brinkley. And another offensive rebound, that is the 13th offensive rebound for Arlington. They have 13 offensive rebounds and 10 defensive. Ford kicks it out. Garcia for 3. It's good. And Arlington takes a 17-point lead. For Garcia, that's his second three-pointer in the ball game. Quick answer by Leonard in the lane. Howard now in the front court. Bounce passes it over to Brinkley. Back to Howard. Left wing to Green. Green swings it up top to Brinkley. Brinkley over to Green. 14 to shoot. Here's a corner 3 again by Garcia. He's got 3. 46 to 28 now. Was it Rod who said that Garcia would have 5? I didn't think so after having just 1 in the first half, but he has 3 now. Garcia with the strip. Leonard comes up with it, though, and he's fouled in the lane. So it's the second on Howard for Arlington and the first team foul here in the second half. So Leonard at the line. John Leonard, 59% free throw shooter on the season. Free throw, nothing but net. Howard will sit down. And coming on for the first time, it's Philip Wakama, a sophomore. So Wakama checks in for the first time here tonight as Leonard tries to get the second one to go. He can't. Tip for the rebound. It's deflected. Bounced around like a beach ball. And finally won by Wakama. 46-29, Patriots with the lead and the basketball. In the forecourt, it's Green on the left. Brinkley up top, back over to Green. Green dribbles up top. Bounce pass goes underneath the Ford. Extra pass by Wakama, but he traveled. Actually, it was 3 seconds. 3 seconds is the call, so the Eagles get the basketball back. Dooku into the forecourt now. Dooku between the circles, over to Reese on the left wing. Reese. Here's Leonard. Leonard left block. Too strong off the glass. Tip for the rebound. Ford comes up with it. And Brinkley collects the rebound. Outlet goes to Ford, right back to Brinkley. Brinkley to Ford up top. Now Brinkley. Bounce passes it over to Green on the left. Tosses it to Ford. Ford into the lane. Out to Green up top for 3. Off the back of the rim, no. Tip for the rebound. Leonard comes up with it for Rhema. Into the forecourt, it's Dooku on the left wing. Dooku tosses the Reese on the left side. Cross court, it's tipped, and Green tried for the steal, but deflects the pass. So with 20 to shoot, Reese will inbound it over near us. Reese to Dooku. Dooku out near midcourt with it. Can the Eagles put a run together here? Trailing by 17. Dooku to the cutter. Reese behind the back, and it's saved in the corner. Williams wasn't looking for it. Reese, turnaround shot with 2 on the clock, gets it to go. 46 to 31 now. Into the forecourt. Wakama, it's swung over to Garcia, steps inside the arc. Shot goes in and out. Reese collects the rebound. Reese into the forecourt, scoops it up, no. Tip for the rebound. Coming up with it is Brinkley. Brinkley looking to push to Garcia. Shot rejected by Dooku, put back by Ford. He is hammered and will go to the line.
Foul number 22. Shooting 2, booking number 32, Jeremiah Ford.
So Ford, who is no stranger to the free throw stripe today, gets the first one to go. He's now 6 of 8 tonight. Second free throw is good, 48 to 31. Coming in is DeSur for Reese. DeSur has it top of the key, steps to the right, fires the jumper from 18, and it goes in. Got the bounce, 48-33, 15:50 to go in the championship game. Here's Green on the left wing. Brinkley gets it back from Howard, tees up the 3, no good. Wakama, offensive rebound. Now here's Green out near midcourt with it. That is the 15th offensive rebound for Arlington in this game. Green on the baseline. Garcia up top, left wing to Brinkley, back to Garcia. Bounce pass to Wakama, and he is held. It'll be the second team foul on the Eagles here in this second half. So Brinkley will inbound it, left side of the basket. Throws it high for Wakama up top. Toss left wing to Green. Green strong to the bucket, had a block by Leonard. Staying with it is Ford, and Ford it will go back to the line. For Ford, his 10th and 11th free throws coming up here tonight. Eagles with their third team foul. Picking up his third is DeSur. First free throw off the back of the rim. So Ford will try to get 1 of 2 here, and he does. Lead out to 16 for Arlington, 49-33. Into the forecourt, it's Dooku. Swings it over to the right, DeSur. Takes it to the baseline, drives to the bucket, puts it off the glass and in. So it's a 14-point ball game, under 15 to play in the championship. Garcia, bounce pass to Ford, kicks it out. Green fakes the 3. Jumper in the lane, good. 51-35. Dooku into the forecourt. Passed over to DeSur. Leonard on the baseline. Leonard brings it back out. Toss up top to Dooku. Step back 3 off the side of the rim. Rebound controlled by Garcia. And here come the Patriots, leading by 16. Patriots, the NCCAA Southwest Regional Champions, trying to become what we believe is the first team to win both the ACCA and the NCCA championships. Ball deflected. Ford gets it out. Garcia with 5 on the shot clock in the Ford. Ford had it deflected out of bounds, so it will stay with Arlington, but they have just 3 to shoot. Brinkley on the left wing. Brinkley throws it to Green up top. Green with 1 on the clock, had it blocked, and it's taken away by Casey Bird, who lays it up and in. It was a half dunk, half layup, and sometimes those don't always go in. Luckily for Bird, he got the bounce. 14-point game again. It's a pro Eagles crowd here. Green has it top of the key, dribbles to the left. Stops in the lane, and he's stripped and fouled on his way to the bucket. So Green will go to the line. Josh Green, 74% on the season, and here tonight he's 2 of 2. Well, they say it wasn't in the act of shooting, so switch it. 4th team foul, though, on Rhema. Here's Green on the pass from Ford. Thought about the 3. Gets a screen. Now the screen backs off. Here it comes. Green into the lane. Got the bucket. 53-37. And that ball deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Patriots. Dooku will inbound it. Casey Bird from way outside, no good. Rebound tipped, and Dooku saves it. It's up for grabs. Leonard flies in to take it. Can't get the bucket, but he is fouled. Good hustle by Leonard. Leonard, first free throws today during the regular season. Leonard shot 59%. First one up and in. Waccamaw will come out. Johnny Shrake checks in for the first time here in the second half. Leonard's second free throw, no good. Rebound controlled by Ford. Brinkley now gets it to Green. A little trapping pressure being shown by the Eagles. Green in the front court. He's doubled up, and he calls for time. 12:22 left to go. Timeout on the court, and we will take it with them. Back in 30 seconds. Hello to Kirsten, who's watching and chatting with us on Twitter. Good to see you folks chatting it up. A reminder, you can order a digital download of today's game for just $5 each. Cash, PayPal, and checks are accepted. If you want a copy of this game, I'm sure all these players would want one as well. Back to live action now. Arlington with the basketball and a 15-point advantage. Shrake has it top of the key, dribbles to the left. Gets the pass back from Green. Now back over to Green. Green in the corner. Step back jumper for Green off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Williams. Outlet goes to Casey Bird in the front court. Bird will pull it back to Leonard. Leonard, right block, spins into the lane, lays it up and in. Defender fell down, trying to pick up a charge, but no whistle, and we play on 53-40. Brinkley, Shrake in the backcourt, 10 seconds is the call. So the press for the Eagles working on that series. And you can hear and see the pro Rhema crowd get fired up. Coming out is Green. And coming on for the first time, Jamie Brasino for Arlington, the freshman from Royce City, Texas. Dooku on the right, Bird up top. Desur leaves it for Leonard. Leonard banks it up and in. 11-point game now, Arlington 53, Rhema 42, 11-14 left to go. Do we have a comeback on our hands? Brasino drives into the lane, shot blocked. Garcia gets it though, corner three is good. Oh, big bucket by Garcia, his fourth and his third three-pointer of the half. Casey Bird trying to answer, can't get it to rim in. Underneath we have a foul, and that's going to keep it here. Brasino picked up the foul. 3 team fouls on Arlington, 4 on the Eagles. And Brasino will come out as Green comes back in after that short breather. Dooku gets the inbound to Desur. Now here's Casey Bird in the corner. Bird swings it to Leonard. Williams, now this is Desur stepping to the left on the fake. The three goes in and out. Dooku offensive rebound. Gets it to Bird, left wing three, no good. Rebound controlled by Ford. Gets it out to Brinkley. Here comes Green into the forecourt. Scoops it to Ford in the lane, and we have a traveling violation. It's a 14-point lead for the Patriots, but you wouldn't know it by the noise that the Eagles fans are making here. It's a very one-sided crowd as the Eagles fans are all over. But still, the Patriots have the advantage. Leonard, Dooku on the left, over to Bird. Toss to Williams in the corner. Desur on the elbow, drives into the lane, right of the lane. Good defense by Ford, not giving an inch. 9 to shoot, ball deflected, and taken away by Shrake. Good defense by the Patriots there. Green dumps it underneath to Ford. Ford swings it out. Garcia, no, not this time, and away from the ball. We're going to have a foul underneath. Foul is on Desur. That is his 4th and 6th now for the Eagles. So it'll be Desur who will sit down. Coming back in is Reese. Inbound tip taken away by Reese. So Reese comes in and makes a defensive play. Reese doubled up in the backcourt. Gets it to Leonard in the front court. Leonard strong to the bucket. Too strong on the shot, though. Tip for the rebound. And Garcia comes up with it. He's bumped and is at 17 fouls now. The scoreboard was wrong earlier. It said 6 before. Okay, so they had the fouls wrong on the board. So Eagles have 16 fouls now. So the next one will send the Patriots into the bonus. It was a mistake by the scorers. So 16 fouls now for Rhema. So Patriots will inbound to Brinkley. Trapping pressure again by the Eagles. Green into the front court. Green is fouled by Dooku, so now we will have free throws. As the Patriots' best free throw shooter will go back to the charity stripe. Josh Green, the junior, 13.9 per ball game. The last time these two teams hooked up, Josh Green had 34. So far today, it's been Ford and Garcia who have done the bulk of the scoring, but Green, good at the line, lead back out to 15. And it's 58 now, the 42, as Green gets the second one to go. Dooku walks it across the timeline into the forecourt for the Eagles. Over to Williams on the left. Bird turnaround shot, and he gets it to rim in. Here's a throwaway by Brinkley. It's a steal by Leonard. Leonard to the bucket, and Leonard is called for the offensive foul. Ford took the charge, and he helps up Leonard. Offensive foul, so no 1-on-1 situation, but it is team foul number 8 on the Eagles with 8:53 to go in the ball game. Brinkley. Now here's Green in the forecourt. Over to Garcia on the right side. Here is Green. Green right past the defense, lays it up, no, but he's fouled and will go to the line.
Foul call number 22, third personal foul.
Third on Williams. Team foul number 9, so Green back at the line for 2 more. And on the next defensive set foul, Arlington will get into the double bonus. So 15-point game again. Looked like the Eagles were going to try to put a run together, but this Arlington team is tough, folks, and they hold. Push the lead back out to 16. Now it's 60-44. In the forecourt, Dooku pass deflected, taken away by Ford. Ford into the lane, lays it up and in. 62-44. Here's Dooku into the forecourt. Dooku into the lane, puts it high off the glass and gets it to rim in. Dallas Dooku with a tough move. 8:05 left to go. Trapping pressure again by the Eagles. Green. Now here's Ford. That pass tipped by Reese out of bounds. Perry Shockley is going to need a lozenge after this game is over, as he has been screaming at the top of his lungs since this game tipped off. Dassur checks back in. Coming out is Leonard. Inbound goes to Green on the left wing. Under 8 to go in the ball game. Green drives into the lane, scoops it off the glass and gets the roll. Lead back to 18 for Arlington, looking for a championship here in the ACCA before heading to compete for an NCCAA championship in Ohio coming up on Thursday. Williams, that shot is not going to count as he was fouled on the floor. That is the third on, who's it on? Garcia. Just the third team foul in the half for Arlington. Reese inbound, and Reese has to call timeout. Stifling defense by the Patriots here. 7:29 left to go. We will step aside. You're watching the 2014 ACCA championship game from Ozark Christian.
Live with a human for a while and you get to know a few things. Like, I know she's actually not a morning person. I know she does strange tricks for no treats. I know that water makes her howl like crazy. I even know how the floor stays so clean. She's quick. But the one thing I will never for the life of me know is how she gets so tiny and inside that box. Natalie, how do you get so tiny? a human for a while.
Out of the timeout, Reese will inbound it. Reese gets it into Casey Bird, swings it over to Dooku. Now over to Reese on the right side. 7:19 left to go in the ball game, and it's Arlington up by 18. Pull up by Reese from the baseline, no good. Rebound controlled by Howard. And Howard almost had it ripped away by Reese. They call a jump ball, so the Eagles will get the possession back. Chris Sheeman, happy to be with you here in Joplin, Missouri for this championship game, our 20th and final broadcast for you. Folks, it's been fun getting to know all of you, and hopefully it's just the beginning of things to come here for the ACCA, and I'd be glad to be a part of it as long as they'll have me. Here's Casey Bird for three. Can't get it to go. Rebound controlled by Brinkley. Garcia tossed to Ford into the forecourt. Perry Shockley is right in my ear, folks. This is Howard over in the corner. 6:39 to go. Laying it up and in is Ford, and Ford gets the bucket to make it a 20-point game. Timeout by the Eagles again. We will step aside for 30 seconds. This guy is yelling right in my ear. Like I can't think. I'm trying to do the play-by-play, and I got his voice just. We're almost done, man. We're almost done. Shameless self-promotion time. A reminder, folks, that you can order a digital download of today's game for just $5. Cash, PayPal, and check are all accepted. And you can email me at cschieman82@gmail.com to place your order. If you're a Arlington Baptist fan, you might want to keep this one as a national championship souvenir for the Patriots if they're able to hang on in the final. 6:25. There's a three by Casey Bird. Every time I get set to book a championship for a team, the other team makes a run, though. So hang on here. Here's Shrake. Underneath, laying it up off the glass and in. It's Ford. Lead back to 19. Jeremiah Ford. Simeon Brinkley, the two seniors on the team. And Ford has had a whale of a ball game in the post today. Here's Leonard, turnaround shot, can't get it to bank in. Dooku got the offensive rebound, and he's fouled. So if Arlington hangs on, I'm going to listen to my man Rod, since he's the only Arlington fan that's been tweeting with any kind of consistency. So, Rod, we will talk with Jeremiah Ford, the senior, if Arlington is able to hang on in the postgame. Reminder, folks, if you're just joining us, first free throw is off the back of the rim by Dooku. If you're just joining us after the game, we will broadcast the trophy presentation, and then we'll talk to a player from the winning team, and if it's the Patriots who hang on, it will be Jeremiah Ford who will come over. Second free throw short, rebound controlled by Ford, outlet to Garcia, bounce pass to Howard in the front court. Howard in the lane, lays it up and in. 70-49. It's looking better and better for the Patriots. That ball deflected, and it goes off of Dooku. Credit Ford, who kind of altered Dooku. Casey Bird comes in. Josh Reese sits down. There are no seniors for the Eagles. So nobody for Rhema playing in their last game. Of course, Arlington, this isn't their last game no matter what, as they go to the NCCAA championships coming up next week. Shrake goes right to the bucket. No defense there for the Eagles as he makes it 72-49. Wakama. Here's Williams getting it to Leonard. Leonard turnaround shot no good. Rebound by Brinkley. Brinkley pass over to Shrake in the forecourt. 5:03 left to go. Garcia lost it, but it goes off of Leonard out of bounds. Brinkley, right of the basket, will inbound it. Gets it in to Howard. Howard will back it out. Under 5 to go. Over to Garcia from downtown. Gets it to rim in, and that, Mr. Rod Reed, is the 5th by Garcia. 75-49. Right at the lane, it's Dooku who puts it up and in. 75-51. Arlington Baptist, if you're just joining us. There's a throwaway. Williams comes up with the steal. It over to Dusser. Cross court, Casey Bird for 3. No. Tip for the rebound, and we're going to get an over the back. I believe it's on Howard. So we will stay with the Eagles. Sub for Rhema, it's Nelson McMillan, the freshman 6'1" from Tulsa, Oklahoma, who comes in. Leonard will sit down. So 4:20 left to go. Extra possession for the Eagles. Dooku to inbound. And it's deflected by Brinkley. Dooku up top to Casey Bird. Casey Bird from way downtown buries it. Is it too little, too late, though? 75-54. Garcia into the forecourt. Garcia scoops it up. Can't get the roll. Tip for the rebound. Offensive rebound and the bucket by Shrake. 77-54. Under 4 minutes to play here in the D1 championship. Dooku buries another 3. 77-57, timeout. Eagles will take it with them. 3:46 to go. Arlington in control.
Bring this week.
Adopting a new pet is a rewarding experience. And Shelter Pets makes super pets. Your new best friend will steal your heart, bring you happiness, and enrich your life for years to come. You can make a difference in the life of an animal. Adopt and bring home a Shelter Pet today. To find out more, visit theshelterpetproject.org.
Out of the timeout, it's Arlington with the basketball. Green will inbound it to Brinkley. Chris Sheeman, happy to be back with you here at OCC, Joplin, Missouri. side of this championship game that the Patriots have been in control of for some time now. Shrake in the corner. Now here's Ford. Ford in the lane. Looks like he got poked in the eye. 14 to shoot now. No hurry for the Patriots, who lead it by 20. Ford out here midcourt. Swings it over to Brinkley. Here's a three, and it's up and in by Garcia. Underneath, shot by Williams is blocked by Green and taken away by Brinkley. Trapping pressure by the Eagles, trying to force the issue here as Green gets it into the forecourt. Under 3 to play in the championship now. Arlington looking to wrap it up before they go to the NCCA tournament, and Ford is all alone as he lays it up and in. So Arlington on their way to a 20-win season and their first of possibly 2 championships. Dooku gets the jumper, 82-59. Green into the front court. Swings it over to Ford. Ford scoops it up. The rebound controlled by Desir on the miss. Desir into the forecourt on the right side. Dumps it off McMillan from downtown. Got it to go. Nelson McMillan, the freshman from Tulsa, Oklahoma, has come on. Under 2 to go. It's a 20-point game. Driving in is Green, and he had it deflected. Stick around for the post game. We'll have the trophy presentation, and if Arlington hangs on, we will talk with Jeremiah Ford, the senior from Lancaster, Texas. Desir bounce passes it. Dooku from way outside. Got it to rim in. 82-65, minute 32 to go. Green into the forecourt, throws it to Brinkley. Brinkley, the other senior on this Patriots team. 1:20 left to go. And it will be McMillan who fouls. So 2 free throws as Arlington's in the double bonus, coming for Brinkley. Simeon Brinkley leading the team with 5 assists per game. First free throw up and in. Arlington, they defeated Rhema 100-69 in Arlington on January 24th. Since then, they've gone 9-2 coming into the tournament, including the tournament games. Coming into tonight, they've won 9 of 10. They started the season 1-4, played a very tough schedule, and that prepared them for what they were going to face here in this tournament. Foul called on the Patriots. They go over the foul limit, so 1-1 situation now for the Eagles. Eagles, meanwhile, have a pretty young roster. A lot of players will come back. Now they change it, and it's going to go back to Arlington. It was a lane violation, so no 1-1. Into the forecourt, Shrake. Green, he is bumped, and he actually stepped on the line. Perry Shockley is one more word away from getting teed up over there on the sideline. A very patient officiating crew here today. Here's Dooku. 3-ball by Desir, no good. Tip for the rebound. It comes to Ford. Throws it to Brinkley in the forecourt. He lays it up no and took a awkward fall, but he's up with no trouble. Easy for me to say. 41.5 seconds left to go here in the championship game. Arlington Baptist 41 and a half seconds away from championship number 1 with a question mark at the end of it. First one up and in for Brinkley. 84-65. Into the forecourt, 85-65. 3-ball no good by Dooku. Rod, a little interesting trivia notes. Arlington made it to the championship game of the NCCAA last year, lost that game by 9, so they will come to that tournament motivated as the shot clock is off and the Patriots can run it out here. Again, stick around for the post game, folks. Garcia for 3, no good. Rebound controlled by Dooku. As we will talk with Jeremiah Ford, the player of the game. Here's a 3 by Bird, no good, and that'll do it. The Patriots get the win. Dooku on the turnover will lay it up and in, but it's too little too late as the clock strikes 0 and Arlington is the champions of the ACCA. Your final score, Arlington 85, Rhema 67. It's the Patriots who win the D1 championship. Folks, we're going to step aside momentarily. We'll come back for the trophy presentation, and we'll talk with senior Jeremiah Ford for the Patriots when we come back.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
I'm only 17, but I know about investing. Believe in something, buy shares in it, watch it grow. So, what if you could invest in the future? The future of kids, like a stock. Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change. A whole new kind of investment called Better Futures. When you invest, it helps kids go to college.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's go down to the public address announcer for the trophy presentation.
We'd also like to honor the Division I Tournament Most Valuable Player from Arlington Baptist, Jeremiah Ford. And now your Division I ACCA National Champions, Arlington Baptist.
So the players getting the trophy and now posing for some pictures. In a few moments, Jeremiah Ford will come over and talk to us. If you're an Arlington fan, you may want a copy of this one, a national championship for your Patriots, and you can own a copy of this one forever for just $5 each. I will email you a link to download this game for just $5. Cash, PayPal, and checks are all accepted. You can email me at the email address that you see on your screen for more details. So we're going to have Ford come over here in just a moment to do the post-game interview as they set up. And they will each get to cut down a piece of the net as well. So we're going to step away here for just a few seconds. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to keep it right here. We're going to have Ford come on over. As you see him, he will make the walk All right, here he is, Jeremiah Ford, the national champion, Arlington Baptist Patriots, Jeremiah, congratulations.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Anybody you want to say hello to who might be watching before we talk business?
I want to see my girlfriend watching. Thank you for everybody that support me, my mom, my family. Just thank you for everything. To God be the glory.
Well, you have one down now, one more to go. How are you guys feeling going into the NCCAA after this win?
Well, we feel pretty good, man. We got this gonna give us a little boost. So just hopefully we just keep on pushing. We just got 4 more games left, and then we can get another championship.
You knew, obviously, the Eagles played them twice this year in splits. What was the prep like taking on Rhema today?
We just knew that, you know what I'm saying, Rhema was a good team. We knew we was going to have to, they play hard. We just knew we was going to have to come out there and just play physical with them and just continue to play good defense and just see if we can pull it out. And to God be the glory, we pulled it out. You
seem to be able to get whatever you want on the inside today. Talk about your play today.
It's just my teammates kept feeding me the ball. They put a lot of trust in me. They just let me put them on their back, let me put them on my back, and just I'm gonna take them to as far I can take them.
All right, Jeremiah, we're gonna let you go. Jeremiah is senior, but this is definitely not his last game, as the Patriots will go on to the NCCAA championships, the D2 championships taking place in Ohio coming up next week. Jeremiah, congrats again. Go get your piece of the net, and thanks for being here.
Appreciate you, brother. Take care.
All right, Jeremiah Ford, everybody. Well, that is going to wrap it up for us, folks. It's been a great week. I've enjoyed it. I've loved getting to know each and every one of you, and hopefully we'll get to come back and do it again for some more championships for the ACCA. So, once again, your final score, Arlington wins the championship 85-67. For everybody here in Joplin, my name's Chris Sheeman. Have yourselves a great night, and we'll talk to you again real soon.